Hello, demons and hunters and K-pop fans alike. My name is Matt, and I have 2 degrees. And welcome to week 3 of the Teacup for One annual Oscar movie marathon. Here we are. Tonight's a very exciting night because we are, for the first time in I think 2 years, doing a Best Animated Feature nominee. The last time we did one of these would have been, I think, 2024, maybe no earlier, like 2022. It was 2022 the last time we did an animated film, and that was Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, which ended up winning. Since then, other films that have gone on to win this award have been The Boy and the Heron. We actually had that The Boy and the Heron scheduled in 2023, but it proved so difficult for people to find. I was only able to see it because I went to like a locally owned indie theater that I was all excited to visit until I found out that the owner is crazy. I mean, I had an okay experience, but like the owner of that theater is crazy. I'm never going to go back because they're crazy. Look up the reviews. I'll tell you the theater if you really want to know, like offline. Then yeah, last year the winner was Flow. What I've been told is a delightful movie about a cat, which I've still been meaning to see. I think I've been holding off because I know for a fact that the cat does not get hurt, but the cat is apparently in peril for most of the movie. And like, I don't want to see that, but I do because it's a black cat movie. Anyway, speaking of cats, let's see who we have visiting us here in the comments section. There we go. There we go. So, oh, the cats are watching the Muppets tonight. Good for them. Good for them. Yes, we discovered that Sabrina in particular is a big fan of the Muppets, as she should be, as she should be. Speaking of fans of the Muppets, let's bring in our first guest. Look, everyone, it's Jeanette.
Hello.
Jeanette, do you love the Muppets?
I love the Muppets very much.
As everyone should. Did you watch the new special?
I haven't. If I'm being completely so I want to. I'm going to. To be completely transparent, I haven't been giving Disney much of my money. So I have to resubscribe to Disney Plus to
I'm sure
see
they're
the
sneaky
Muppets.
ways. There are sneaky
And the
ways.
Muppets are the only reason I'm resubscribing to Disney Plus.
Yeah, no, Disney Plus needs to know that the people want more Muppets. I watched that special probably twice, paying attention to it. I've had it play in the background, and then I've gone back and just let the original Muppet Show play because I feel like that might help the case if they know
Yeah,
that people are like watching more Muppet content because of it, as they should be. Because
I'm kind of hoping that they get that point. So I've kind of been very strongly worded when I've quit both of the other times I quit Disney Plus. So
maybe, yeah, this might be what has to bring it back. We'll see.
hopefully there's some sort of change. I don't know.
Well, I mean, we have Josh now. Josh is in charge of Disney now, so maybe.
Hopefully the Muppets can grow everybody's heart 3 sizes.
Hopefully. Well, we'll see. Well, speaking of big heart, let's bring in Lauren. Hi, Lauren.
Oh, hi.
I love the hair. Very K-pop.
Yeah, I'm trying to be Saja Boy.
Very Saja boys.
Yep.
I
And
don't have the
Hey,
abs,
I
but
was gonna say, do you have the popcorn? What is up with the popcorn? I didn't get the popcorn, but I was like, do you have the popcorn abs?
they look more like egg cartons.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I was like, I've never thought of it as looking like corn, but okay.
My body looks more like pears.
Move on. Lauren, how do you feel about the Muppets? Because I guess that's
I love them. I watched that Muppet special 5 times,
good.
and Sabrina should want to watch it because it's got Sabrina Carpenter.
Sabrina Carpenter, that's what I was gonna say.
I don't know if Sabrina actually knows who Sabrina Carpenter is. I've never played Sabrina Carpenter music for her.
Oh,
Maybe I do.
she's
Well,
gonna-
Sabrina Carpenter puts on a very good show, whether you're really into her or not. So hopefully she likes it.
For arresting people, I think that's hilarious and adorable. Like,
and
just
she
have
sings
that-
"Islands in the Stream" with
Oh.
both Kermit and Miss Piggy.
That was that.
And-
I think that's the moment when it won everyone over. Islands in the Stream.
yes.
Yeah, and I think that's the moment when people really bought into Matt Vogel as our new Kermit, which I've never been anti him, but I have clocked the difference. And in this new Muppet thing, that wasn't even on my radar. And even just outside of that, the promo materials that they've done, like Miss Piggy and Kermit did the lie detector for Vogue on YouTube, and that was just like watching classic Muppets. Like the voice didn't stand out to me in any way. Just like that's Kermit. So yeah.
My sister was saying that it bugged her.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Give it time.
I said I got used to it after a while, but
I got to support a Matt who's also Kermit. So there we
yeah.
go. But anyway, tonight we're talking about K-pop Demon Hunters. Woo!
Woo!
Yeah, as I was saying, excited that we are back to talking about one of the best animated feature films. I didn't realize it had been so long since we talked about one of these, so that's pretty exciting. So I guess quick question of the episode: what is everyone's favorite animated film, whether it is an Oscar nominated or winning animated film?
my gosh.
Yes, you must pick one. That is the question. You must, and it's just for this moment. Yeah, like you have the license to change it if you want to, but right now, what's your favorite film?
Who are you asking?
Whoever jumps in.
You go ahead, Lauren.
Okay. It's The Rescuers. It's always I mean, look at this up here. The Rescuers. 2 shelves of The Rescuers.
Beautiful.
That's my favorite animated film. Specifically because I was 7 years old when the film came. No, I was 8 years old when the film came out. And I had seen Robin Hood in the theater when I was a kid, like in its first release. But I don't remember it well, because that time I was only 4 years old. So when they got to The Rescuers, I totally remembered it. I watched that film like 100 times. I'm Miss Bianca. My phone is named Miss Bianca. And Bernard, come here.
Oh,
come here. Bernard. Named after Bernard from The Rescuers.
Is there a Bianca in his life? Is there a doggy named Bianca?
I was thinking about getting a girl and naming her Bianca.
Love it. Rescuers is one of the Disney cartoons or animated films that I know the least. I think I've only watched it once, and yet I'm staring at a full movie theater sized Rescuers poster that's hanging on my wall that I have just because. So.
You gotta scoop those things up when you see them.
Exactly. It's next to the Roger Rabbit Tummy Trouble one. And I used to have a third one for Song of the South, but I took that down.
Oh,
I love the Song of the South.
Good choice.
Yeah, it's in my storage unit. I thought about giving it away or getting rid of it, but like I don't want it to fall into other hands. So it's
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's just mine. Jeanette, what's your favorite animated film and why is it Song of the South?
Hey. I always try to think of some clever answer, and I just always have to go back to the real one, and it's Lion King.
Good choice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And it'll probably for the same reason. I mean, literally, I was 7 or 8, right, when I went and saw that, and I went and saw it like 5 times or something in theaters, and had the lunchbox and had literally everything. I had shoelaces, I can't think of a thing I didn't have that wasn't Lion King.
Lion King is it is everything. I think my answer is Lion King as well, at least in this moment. I'm toggling between Lion King or Hercules. But no, I think I have to go Lion King because the animation is just so beautiful and the movie is perfect in it's Disney and Shakespeare and Cats. That's what I always say. It's the trifecta of the most perfect things.
The first time I watched that movie was at the El Capitan.
Did they have lions running around for the pre-show?
Well, they didn't actually have lions, but the El Capitan always does cool things before the show, and so it was really a treat to go there and watch that for the first time. Go chase whatever you're growling at.
I've been married. All right, so let's talk about K-pop Demon Hunters.
Okay.
Here we are. So before we dive into it, I'd like to give each of you, today will be 15 seconds. 15 seconds to tell the audience what this movie is about in your own words. We'll start with Jeanette. Jeanette, your 15 seconds start now.
There's a group of girls, women possibly, I'm not sure their age, and they are in a pop group, and they are hunting demons to maintain peace, and then there's a boy group who are made of demons, and they have to defeat them to maintain the peace, and they do.
Well done. All right. Lauren, your 15 seconds start now.
All right, the K-pop Demon Hunters are a group of girls that is from generation to generation that hunt demons, and they need to create the golden honeymoon to save the world.
Well done. All right.
Right.
K-pop Demon Hunters is about a K-pop girl group, and they are also demon hunters. And little do they know that their lead singer is herself part demon. This is the movie that Frozen should have been. That's my opening statement. And maybe it's a hot take. Maybe we'll get into it. Much like last week, I kept saying I didn't expect to like this movie as much as I did, and that's how I felt about this one. Didn't expect to like K-pop Demon Hunters as much as I liked K-pop Demon Hunters.
Yes.
I know.
Yeah.
Had either of you seen it before the homework? Yeah.
Yeah.
No?
I've watched it at least 7 times.
Oh my gosh.
I just enjoy it because I enjoy the music.
Yeah,
No,
I could see how it'd be a good background movie too. Yeah.
I'll have it in the background playing or whatever. Like right before this, I just had it on, and I was doing other things, but because I'd seen the movie before. But it was just like I love listening to the music.
Delightful. How'd you discover it? Did you see it on Netflix one day and think that looks fun? Let me put it on, or had the hype?
There was a hype. Everybody was talking about it, and I thought K-pop Demon Hunters. What a strange concept. But I said, well, I love K-pop. I mean, I'm a big Blackpink fan, and I love BTS, and I love Stray Kids. So there's like a lot of K-pop that I love. And so I thought, well, how could I go wrong with a film called K-pop Demon Hunters? And like you, little did I know I was going to love this film so much that I watched it 7 times.
Hey, look who's here. It's Vince.
Hey, what's happening?
Hey.
Vince, welcome to K-pop Demon Hunter Night, Vince.
I'm honored to be here. Thanks for having me.
Oh, our pleasure. Honored to have you. Vince, quickly, what's your favorite animated film?
My favorite animated film.
Yeah, favorite animated film.
Favorite animated film. Oh, yeah. Hey, has anyone ever seen Waking Life, the Richard Linklater rotoscope film?
I want to. I've wanted to watch that for years and I haven't. I know what it is though.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's the first one that popped into my head, but now that I've thought about it a little longer, I'm going with The Secret of Nim.
Ooh.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
beautiful.
Yeah.
Love that
I'm
movie.
going there.
Yeah, I
That's a
love that
classic.
One of those movies that both
Beautiful.
terrified me and made me cry for multiple different emotions when I was a kid.
Mhm. Hey,
I've
it
never
hits
seen
you.
it because it's not Disney, but I respect the 80s, 90s nostalgia. So
I was gonna say
it's
Vince comes in and I'm like, tell me you're not a Disney adult without telling me you're not a Disney adult.
Hey, I love me some Hunchback of Notre Dame too.
Yes,
Right.
correct answer.
That
Yeah.
one.
Beautiful
Yeah, that's a
answer.
classic.
beautiful
Good one.
film. You like that movie is so uneven.
That was gonna be
Yeah.
my I'm cool kid answer, and then I was like, I can't lie, it's Lion King. I've said that like eight different times on air before. I can't change my.
Like Hunchback's a respectable answer, but is it
Yeah.
a good enough movie to really be anyone's favorite? That's another conversation. I
Wow,
think.
come on, Hellfire.
Oh,
Hellfire is a
Hellfire's great.
wild scene.
Fire.
It has very high highs. It has a few lows. I'm
And
not
then you
gonna
have
discount
singing
the lows.
gargoyles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, yeah. You have Jason Alexander, right? And
Yeah,
Whoopi
Yeah.
Goldberg. You brought in the big guns.
he's not in that movie.
Is she not in it?
No, it's what's her nuts? It's like an old lady actress that's not around anymore. I can't remember her name right now.
Okay, it's an old lady. my
And
And
mistake.
Kelsey Grammer, who we shall not endorse here. Yeah.
Why? Oh no, is he a red hat person?
Something happened. Yeah. It's
Oh,
hard.
no.
It's hard to remember all the infractions these days. But yes, he said something hateful.
Oh,
Damn it, Niles.
But
That's
if
terrible.
was
he's
in,
not on the list, we have to arrange our priorities.
Hmm.
the
Hey, at least he's not on the list.
Exactly. Wow.
bar was low, and then this happened, and now the bar is
I think a bunch of people also just joined as viewers now and I think they came in at the moment where we're like, at least
Cheers.
we're not on the list. What a good time. What a good time.
Yep.
Yeah, Jeanette, what's your first impression of the movie?
My first impression of K-pop Demon Hunters, much like you, was I did not expect to love this so much. And I also said that it's probably the best animated film that I've seen like in a few years. I tried to think of like all the recent Disney films and then I narrowed it down. I was like, probably since Turning Red. The last time I really was like shook and was like, oh my God, I love that movie. Oh my God, that was a great animated film was probably Turning Red.
Sony has been doing a lot of innovative animated films. Like they do the Spider-Man
Mhm.
into the Spider-Verse films, and just the way like how creative they've been with the animation and standing out from Disney, which I really love.
Yeah.
Was Sony involved in this? Oh yeah, right there. They produced
Yeah,
it.
Sony Pictures.
They're this is an American production.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But with majority looked to me like anyway on the rundown, the credits, majority Korean crew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that. Love it. Vince, what's your first impression of K-pop Demon Hunters?
Oh, well, you know what? I first heard about this movie like maybe 6 months ago in the fall. I was imbibing. I was getting drunk with some buddies, and one of them says, we gotta watch K-pop Demon Hunters. And I'm like, I've never heard of this. So
You have great friends, it sounds like.
yeah, well, they
That's
threw it
definitely
on, and yeah, exactly. Well, they threw it on, and I watched the first 10-15 minutes. I'm like, this is wild. This is incredible, But then I had to go. So I bookmarked it, and I'm like, I'll get back to this. And I never got back to it until you decided we had to review it. And I'm thankful you did, because I absolutely love this, and I have no complaints.
Yeah, I echo what everyone has said. And I suspected I would enjoy it, but I didn't expect to enjoy it. And dare I even say, love it as much as I did, especially because I've likely said it many times on the channel in the past. I'm so picky with animation for reasons I'm not quite sure of. Almost any animation style that's not Disney just
Because if you're raised on foie gras and caviar and someone's like, here, eat McDonald's, you're like, why?
exactly.
Yeah, like when you have had taste in something that is a good product to begin with, but during the height of its quality, like I really feel like we're all just ingrained to be like, no, it needs to look like there's just and the story for that matter, and the music, like.
Yeah, like story and music are the main component, but even still, like visual stylings of most animation, unless it's Disney styled, just triggers me. Like old cartoons from the 40s, I find very uncomfortable. Like King of the Hill animation, I find uncomfortable. I don't know how to describe it.
What about like heavy metal? You know what I'm talking about? The magazine that had like the movie and it's like very, you know what? Black Cauldron. That's kind of the same style.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Yes.
Black Cauldron.
It's Disney, but it's distinctly different Disney, and it does look a little bit like heavy metal. I wish you knew what I was talking, because heavy metal is a very distinct animation style.
It's wild. It's a wild film.
Animation.
And it's kind of like 70s. Like, you know, the animation from the 70s?
Oh God, no,
It's
no,
kind of got that.
No, oh, no.
Oh, like Johnny Quest.
Yeah, no, triggered. Don't like
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Johnny Quest, that was great animation.
Don't like it. And what was it? Oh yeah. And so outside of that, I've also I really don't like anime. Like growing up, all my peers were into Sailor Moon, and I tried to watch maybe 1 or 2 episodes, and it was just like the intensity of the storylines and like paired with the animation style, I was like, I can't do this. And so I think I was scared that K-pop Demon Hunters would be some variant of that. And lo and behold, the animation style I thought was beautiful. Like aesthetically, I think it was the most exciting animation I've seen in a while. It definitely had echoes of the Spider-Verse movie, but I guess it's been long enough since the first Spider-Verse film, which is the only one I've seen, that they've either refined or evolved their animation style. It almost looked to me like what I think Disney wanted Wish to look like. But yeah,
Sure, kind of like, yeah, kind of not stop motion, but it's got some sort of like almost like a delay, like comic bookiness to it, like the Spider-Verse, I suppose is what they're trying to pull. And it's yeah, there's almost like a like that, like you know when you move your mouse and you can like choose if it has like a halo or something. It's almost like they have just the tiniest little bit of that in the animation.
yeah, I think like
I totally know what you're saying.
it feels animated, which is what I appreciate. And that's sort of been my qualm with
Yeah.
Disney computer animation over the last 10 to 15-ish years, like especially Frozen. They look very much like video games, which I can't get my mind out of. Like I think Pixar's been good at finding a style that looks
Yeah.
animated, whereas Disney hasn't. But with this, like it looked so uniquely and beautifully animated, which I appreciated fully. And like it was heightened in ways that just made sense, like with the hearts popping out all over the place, like the corn abs in their eyes, like it created such a beautiful world, which I thoroughly enjoyed. And then lo and behold, like the story I found so much more captivating than again I expected. I thought it would just be a variant of some type of Sailor Moon ripoff where it was just girls fighting demons. And it was,
can I say too, it was really nice that it wasn't overcomplicated.
yes,
Like it's an animated film. You got an hour and 40 minutes to work with here. Please just give me a beautiful story. It can be simple. That's okay. Like I think sometimes animated films need to be like super deep, and there needs to be either be a twist or there needs to be like a moral or something. There's a little bit of a moral to this story, like don't judge people, but it's not crazy deep. It's not like I love Inside Out too, don't get me wrong, but like the whole, we got 3 new emotions and there's so much going on, and I'm just can we just have songs and sidekicks and fun again? I just want, I'm sorry, like I think the kids need messages, that's great, but like I don't know, like for instance, I went into Onward, that movie, I went into that really wanting to love that movie, and I could not dislike that movie more. Like I just
Really?
it's just too dark, and they're going, where are they going? I don't know. It's so higgledy-piggledy, and I'm like, can we just have songs? Like I said, songs and sidekicks and fun. Can we just do that again? And I thought this was that. I was like, nice, it's down to earth, but it's simple. Thank you.
well, it's simple, but I think there's so much depth in the simplicity, because I think the characters are very well rounded, and just kind of the core conflict about what's the main girl's name? Starts with an R.
Ruby.
Rumi.
Yeah. With Rumi being like a secret part demon. Oh, spoiler warning. For anyone watching who hasn't seen it.
Hopefully.
Like, yeah, that added such a beautiful edge to it. And just it is simple in terms of the narrative that's being told, except I feel like it just opened the door to such rich, nuanced characters, sort of across the board. Yeah, I think films like other films, like you mentioned, Jeanette, have tried to do that and potentially have tried too hard, and then they've just become good. But yeah, there was just such a beautiful simplicity to this story that allowed the characters to really come to the forefront and be emotionally affecting, which I enjoyed thoroughly. But yeah, so let's start at the beginning. Like I want to talk about that opening sequence, because that was one of the things that really stood out to me. I think they did such a solid job of laying out the foundation of what this universe is, like the world building in the first chunk. I was absolutely tickled by, and I'd love to hear what everyone thought about both the sequence, but then just also the world building of this movie, the whole concept of how they integrated the origin story of why we need this girl group specifically to save us from demons. Yeah. Lauren, let's start with you.
I mean, I loved it. I love it's like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but with the K-pop demon hunters. I love that kind of generation to generation story, and it was so simple the way they told that story. Like what was like not even 5 minutes, and they were able to explain what we were going to see. It was going to be K-pop demon hunters, or they were demon hunters that were singers, and of course in this generation it's K-pop. And I thought that, and the they spelled out who the main demon is, whose name I can't remember. It's Wee Ma or something like that. I can't remember, but anyway, they spelled that whole thing out. They told us what the honeymoon was, and it's like, okay, I'm on board. I got it.
Yeah, that especially was one of the things that was what made me start thinking that what I'd been talking about before is I'm watching, I'm like, thank you. I'm 10 minutes into this movie and I feel well established with these characters and I know what this story is and I know where we're going. This is fun.
Yeah, it was fun, and I loved the trajectory of starting in the past and then kind of going through the time periods. And one of my favorite thing with that sequence was getting to see the evolution of the girl groups over time. Like I want the prequel of the jazz era. Demon
I
Hunter.
know, me too.
Yeah, that's a good business decision, to open with that. That way you're opening up all these other branches in the timeline you can visit. It's very smart.
Give us the prequel. Give me the jazz era prequel.
Especially the jazz era. That would be awesome.
It would be so awesome. And I also I think a lot of people also, to getting a little bit ahead of ourselves, I'm assuming that the fans want the prequel about her dad and her mom because, well, as I said, spoiler warning, she's part demon, which they only kind of touch on unless I missed something. But what were you thought about that big reveal and that big revelation when it came?
I thought that it was. Oh, go ahead, Vince.
I thought it was pretty cool. It reminded me of this anime called Inuyasha, where the main character. Well, if you don't know Inuyasha, Matt, I'm looking at you.
It's me,
anime hater over here.
No, anime fearer.
You have this this lady named Kagome, and she falls in love with this half demon warrior guy from the past named Inuyasha, and it's a cool little love story, and they're hunting demons together, trying to assemble an ancient artifact. Very cool. And yet they splice in this Sailor Moon little thing. And can I just say, there's an obvious Sailor Moon connection here, and it's that they've mastered, they've definitely built upon and improved the tuxedo mask archetype. If you look at the original Sailor Moon.
I don't know what that means, so tell me.
Okay, well, look,
he's the heartthrob guy. He's the
exactly.
Yeah.
He's this guy. He shows up at the end. He tosses a rose and stands dramatic, but he doesn't do anything. But Sailor Moon's in love with him. So,
yeah.
Anyway, in this film, they take this character archetype in. I believe his name is Junie. Genu. I was close. Yeah, Genu. They take this character and they give him a whole lot more to do. They give him more depth, but he still gets to stand around and look cool, brood,
and be mysterious. Yeah, exactly.
Mysterious. And they got to sell the action figures, But I like that they added a lot of depth to this guy.
I want a new action figure.
I was gonna say I genuinely didn't see that coming. I didn't know. I hadn't known anything about the story, so that was cool. But also to Vince's point of it, yes, it's like anime, but it's also I don't know if you know anything about and this was a little bit before people started calling it its own thing, but I don't know if you know anything about fantasy smut and books like that. But I wouldn't call the ones I read smut necessarily. I could probably count on both hands the amount of time in 20 books the sex scenes in them. But at the same time, it was very much about this witch that's in love with a demon, and then she finds out she's part demon. And I'm watching this happen, and I'm like, oh God, this is just like my Rachel Morgan books. Oh my goodness. And I love it. I mean, I'll eat it up. It's a lot it's like True Blood too. They find out, oh my God, she's part fairy and she's gonna be with a vampire. Oh my God. I love it. I will just eat that up with a spoon. Give me a half breed any day. It's great.
Wait, is that what Zodiac Academy is? Is Zodiac Academy one of
I don't even know what that is. That sounds great.
I think that's what
I love Zodiacs too.
Hold on. Because when I was Zodiac Academy. Yeah, when I was in Vancouver last winter doing that show, almost all the girls in the cast and the crew were reading this series that I think was Zodiac Academy and crying about these relationships and like the smuttiness and the heartbreak. And
I haven't read anything like that in a while. I used to read these ones by a woman named Kim Harrison. Now I'm more down the horror genre, but I was obsessed with those books. I started to move into Laurel K. Hamilton, who is much more in like towards the smutty side.
oh, so when you Google it, the word spicy is used to describe it a lot. It's a spicy
Sure. Yes. Spicy fantasy.
Zodiac. Everyone who cares about that. There
Yeah.
we go. There we are.
But yeah, that's what that reminded me of. And I think it's good. I think it's a thing that a lot of people obviously like.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, and I didn't make that connection, but I can absolutely see it, and I almost feel like that speaks to the strength of this movie in that I think it serves a lot of audiences.
Yes.
Yeah, like, and I think that whole element of her being like secretly half demon is just in some ways a very universal storyline that we've seen in a lot of things. Like I said, I think this is the movie Frozen should have been, just in terms of her, mostly her. Like Rumi, I think, is a more evolved version of Elsa, like sort of seeing what her journey was and the whole conceal don't feel thing, but allowing that to be the main conflict of the movie instead of having it blow up be at the beginning of the film and then watching sort of the repercussions of it, being able to sit with it slowly until like it simmers and then she goes,
yeah,
great. It was great.
And also to be able to involve, I think it's complex too and kind of hard to do in these animated films to have a female character be interested in a male character, would like to pursue him, but to also have a more complex relationship than that and not make the story about her pursuing him necessarily in a romantic manner. Like she very much is using this relationship to the advantage of the thing that she was already on the path trying to do. And the fact that she is interested in him and wants to save his life is just another hurdle, really, because she has to figure out how to do that and save the world. She's like, I want to do both. And having him also, again, be, like Vince said, more complex and able to be like, no, I'm self-sacrificing. I'm also not, because I kept thinking he was going to like turncoat, and like he does a little bit, but not, I wouldn't say not in a way to want to hurt her. I don't know how to, but like, I feel like they made both the characters more complex and yet also the story less convoluted. Because like you said, in Frozen, it turns into like somehow Anna's romantic relationships are having to do with Elsa having to conceal her powers. And then there's also the season change that we have to contend with. So like, yeah, like this is what I mean with like just overly complex stories in animated films. They can be there. That's fine. But like the majority to be a little bit easier.
Yeah, and I think her relationship with her bandmates as well was equally nuanced and just very well approached, the same way that it was with Genu. And like that's another parallel I kept drawing between this movie and Frozen, was that I appreciated the complications of that relationship between her and the other two girls compared to like I think Frozen, not to just, well, I don't want this whole thing to just be me talking about all my issues with Frozen, but I think
hey, it's your show.
It's true, it is. Frozen is just so focused on like we are sisters and we love each other, which yes, I'm sure that's a thing. I don't know. I don't have a sister, nor am I a girl with a sister. It's a relationship that I will never understand. But just understanding human relationships, I feel like this movie tapped into that, like the element of betrayal that came with her concealing like her identity from them. And then it like that scene I just appreciated and loved when they found out that she was part demon, because the betrayal landed in so many ways. And it wasn't just, oh, we don't like you because you're this thing that we've been taught to hate and to fight and to kill, but it's the betrayal of not telling us. And I felt like that was really, and like they didn't let it go, which I found really interesting. But yeah, well, we've kind of segued, but let's talk about the bandmates, because that's sort of where I've brought us. So how do we feel about those two characters, about Mira and Zoe? I'm curious, who's everyone's favorite first, and then we'll talk about them individually.
Well, there's one I never really picked up her name, but I kept calling her the cool one, who's like
Mira.
quick to temper. Yeah,
Mira. That's my favorite too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Super
probably
cool.
mine too. I think more has to do with her character design because as far as personality, I think I like Zoe more, but Mira's character design is like
Mhm.
stellar. That's my favorite one.
No, I'm a Zoe fan. Yep. Yeah. Zoe, she's fun. She feels like she would go to Disneyland. So
Yeah.
It's very Blossom, Buttercup, and Bubbles. Like Zoe is
Yeah.
Bubbles and Mira is Buttercup
Buttercup.
and Rumi is Blossom.
I never watched that, the animation.
Even though the hair colors don't all match up, but still, that's
Right.
the personalities too.
It's called copyright infringement, dear. Uh,
Even the hairstyles kind of match up a little bit. The little pugtails.
And then there was the episode where there was like the Powerpuff Boys, the next town over.
The Rowdy Rough Boys.
The Rowdy Rough Boys.
Don't
That's
come
right.
in. If we have Powerpuff Girl trivia, I'm gonna be all up in this joint.
I believe it. I believe it. I was reminded of that episode when the boy band showed up.
That's true. Yeah.
No or no? Okay.
I know the creator of the Powerpuff Girls.
Shut the front door.
It was developed from his student film, and I went to school with him. So
Oh, wow.
I saw the original when it was first done. It was called I can't remember what it was called, but it was originally called something else. But it was like
Chemical X, Project X, something like that.
No, it was like the Kick-Ass Girls or something like that.
Oh,
But
nice.
obviously they had to change that for television. But yeah, it was a student film. That one and Dexter's Lab. Those were I went to school with Gendy Tartakovsky as well, and
Wow.
that was
Oh
his
God.
yeah.
He's like blew up my childhood. I'm like,
That's
I could
really
cry.
cool.
Stop. Obsessed. Wildly obsessed.
Yeah.
So I was a big fan of both of those shows because of them.
Yeah. That was another thing that this reminded me of was Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll give Powerpuff Girls a chance. Probably won't. Animation style scares me, but you can still.
It's fun and it's silly. It's like the silly, but it's also well done.
It
Mhm.
is.
I believe it. I know it has big fans. I know it has fans, but the animation style,
Makes you uneasy.
it does. Yeah. So we have our girl group. Enjoy being introduced to them. And then, okay, so let's talk about the boy band. That was another big surprise for me, which was a pleasant surprise where the movie did not go where I expected it to. But when I realized that this was going to be about them going up against an evil boy band, that was another moment of me just signing on tenfold to be like, oh my gosh, conceptually, this is genius. And then it didn't disappoint whatsoever. But yeah, what does everyone think about the Saja boys? Is that something that anyone anticipated was going to happen? When it did happen, how do you think it played out? Did it live up to the potential? And how do we like their music?
All I know is when I saw them, popcorn came out of my eyes, and my friends were eating the popcorn.
I thought that the Saja boys. I didn't know that was coming. I had no idea they had a boy band in this movie. And again, I thought that the character design was phenomenal. I really just I think some like obviously like they made them look like a boy band, so they all look kind of alike because that's kind of how boy bands are. But they each look like I don't know, that one with the hair and the eyes just cracks me up. Like I'm obsessed. That was the one that I really liked.
They look
Is
like
that
BTS.
the baby one? The one that says Goo Goo
maybe.
Gaga?
Maybe, I don't know. I just thought his character design was so
funny.
cool.
It's so funny being in this era now where like boy bands are retro enough that we can look at them with this kind of tongue-in-cheek nostalgic view, like thinking about this, but also Four Town from Turning Red.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But we're in this like new age of boy bands, right? And so like they look so different than I think like there's a lot of things that in common. Obviously, there's always like the personality splits, but like
No
It's,
more
you know.
frosted tips.
no, they just all have wildly different hair colors, which is great.
Yeah.
The frosted tips will make a return.
One day.
Oh God, please no.
Our generation had to live through it. So does the future.
Oh yes. History repeats itself.
History must repeat itself.
Yeah.
It must. It simply must. So yeah, Saja Boys, good times. Yeah. What happened?
Oh, their song. Even though I don't have it stuck in my head the way that the other one is because it's just everywhere.
Yeah.
Their song "Your Idol" was my favorite song in the movie.
Which song was
That
that's
was
not
a good one.
Oh,
Yeah.
Your Idol. Yes.
That was the last
Yeah.
song that they sang.
And can I say that the demon version of the Saja Boys is of the entire movie? That's my favorite character design. Like of every character in the movie is the demon version of the boys.
like
Oh,
the
with
dark
the
brooding
hats?
They
version with
were
like
really
the
cool.
patterns
looking.
in the
Yeah, like I want a poster of them all like standing there. I just think that's like the coolest. I would love that.
Yeah.
That demon design is really neat.
Yeah, the way that they used like the blackness and the shape was like just so sharp and so cool.
Yeah, I love when people can animate shadow well, and when they can animate smoke well. Like those are very. I don't know. I love. Maybe it's just Korean demon design. I love because there's been other movies I've seen like Korean style demons, and I'm like, oh, that's really cool. But the use of purple as black or in place of black, like I love that because I think it adds something to again that like shadow depth.
Yeah.
Mhm.
A good mauve.
Good move.
A
Yeah.
good mauve.
Yeah.
Love a good mauve. Yeah, that was another thing that pleasantly surprised me about the movie. I knew that there were going to be demons, obviously, because it's in the title. I had no idea what to expect in terms of the aesthetics or in terms of the culture or just how they would operate in the film. But I thought the demon design was really, really
Yes.
beautiful. Like,
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
love how diversified they were.
I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Like it wasn't just like these are master demons and these are middle demons and these are low demons. Like the low demons have a certain look, sure, but then like everything else above them, other than the ones that stay human-ish looking, but all the other ones are like wildly different faces and like weird bodies and stuff.
Yeah,
Very, very from like Korean art on mythology. You know, just
Yeah.
very. They took from that culture very well. You know?
Yeah, actually, that was one of the things I wanted to dive into and ask about. Is anyone familiar with Korean culture and imagery and mythology? And can we speak to how the movie incorporated that and if it did a good job? I didn't do enough research, so I don't know. It's an actual question.
I mean,
Yep.
I'm not an expert on it, but I love K-pop. I like K-dramas. I like learning about Korean mythology. Korean food is my favorite food. I mean, I betray my Filipino race by saying that Korean food is my favorite, but it is. And so I know a little bit about Korean culture. And I think that they did, you know, a really good job in incorporating not only the kind of mythology part of it, but then bringing in the modern K-pop aspect of it, you know.
Mhm.
And I thought that was a really cool blending of the two. So yeah, I'm not an expert, but I know enough to say that.
Nice. Anyone else who knows more about Korean culture mythology than me?
Not enough. I mean, again, not enough to say if it was any good, but I felt like I did not at any point feel uncomfortable watching this film. Like, ooh, maybe they shouldn't have done that. Like, maybe they should have slowed their roll on incorporating that. Like, they didn't know what. It didn't seem like they didn't know what they were doing with the culture. Is what I'm saying. Like, it didn't feel appropriated. It didn't feel stereotyped at any point. Yeah.
I think what stood out to me was it felt acceptable in a way where, it almost to me feels like this movie succeeded at what I think Disney was trying to do with Hercules, potentially in
Ah.
taking the culture and the mythology and the imagery and
With
then
which film?
keeping it into this. Sorry?
What film did you say?
Oh, Hercules.
Oh, Hercules.
Yeah, because I feel like I think Disney did do that to some degree, but it's a much more modern film and the anachronisms are running rampant through it, which is like part of the reason that I love it. But I think that movie, at least to me as a young viewer, or just as a viewer at any age, it acted as an in to make me want to explore the culture a little bit more. And I think that's kind of what this movie is, at least for me, like just seeing what the demons look like and getting a very quick wash overview of what the mythology is like. I think it's just such a good introduction to a culture that I know very little about and makes me want to know more. And if it is actually accurate, then love it.
I mean, the creatives, the crew, the cast were all Korean Americans, you know, and so I would imagine that the film really did, you know, pick up from my just small knowledge of what I know in terms of like, you know, pop culture and then the mythology that I know, like the dress, like the Korean, the demon version of the Saja Boys, like those hats,
Yeah.
you know, right out of Korean culture. When they went, you know, like when Genu was talking about his past, the clothing was very accurate to Korean culture, like that I've seen. So yeah, I think they did a good job in terms of like being, you know, for an American production, being a really Korean film.
Yeah.
Yeah. Agreed. I also want to know more about that tiger, about the big cat.
Yeah.
That's what
I
I'm
love the tiger.
saying. I love Derpy Tiger, and I also
He's-
love that the little bird is wearing the same little like demon hat because he made it for him. I was like, is the bird a demon? Because I don't
No,
think the
he made
animals
it
are demons. They're like
It's a demon.
they're like messengers.
Yeah.
I don't think they're actually demons, those creatures.
That bird's demon adjacent at the very
Yeah.
end.
So the demon made him a little hat, but I love them together, and I want
Yeah.
like, you know how they like make little like shorts on Disney Plus for like characters that people like. I want them to make on Netflix little Derpy Tiger and bird shorts. I would love that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
at one point, didn't they say that the hat was made for the tiger, but
For
then
the tiger, but the
Yes.
tiger kept
And I'm like,
stealing
that hat's too small for the.
but it would look so cute. It would look so cute on him.
Oh my god, I love him. And that's another thing. Like I was saying, like I find in animated films, if they are aimed at children and families, they're not made for adults. That it's sidekicks are so important, like comic relief or cutesy something in there that is just there. I mean, like they had an element in the story; they were messengers, but like they're there to be cute and they're there to be funny and they're there to be sweet and to look adorable. Like I love that we can have that. I want that.
You know what it is? It's a true supporting role, is what they'll.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Derpy Tiger for best supporting actor.
Yeah. Yeah.
He looks like a big French bulldog, and I loved it.
How dare you? He's a cat. He's a cat. Don't ever.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I could watch the little clip of him knocking over the flower pot all day. I could.
Yeah.
And I was so happy
still
that
reminding me of
they confirmed
Totoro.
it's okay. Oh, sorry.
He
what-
does kind of
Well,
remind
a
me of
little bit,
Totoro.
Like Totoro, just like being so.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the Totoro movie.
No, it would terrify you, Matt.
If you're gonna watch an
careful.
anime, My Neighbor Totoro is.
I would say, yeah. Yeah.
That is Hayao Miyazaki, who is like the Walt Disney of Japan.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That to me is his masterpiece.
Not
That's
Yeah.
Spirited Away. Not Spirited
Huh?
Away. Not Spirited
No,
Away.
Totoro's the first one that everybody usually like. That's like the childhood one. It's really aimed at like little kids, but it's still enjoyable when you're older. But it is aimed. It's like it's the easiest to watch, I think,
I think
personally.
it's not the most straightforward. You know, yes, it has like giant bunny people and a cat bus and whatever. Like all.
That's why I think you'd like it because it's got Cat Bus.
Yeah, cat bus.
Cat Bus is the best.
Hold on.
Dude, Cat Bus is amazing.
Yeah.
And Totoro's just like stinking cute.
Yeah.
know?
Oh no! Why does this cat have windows?
What?
What?
Why does this cat have
Because it's
windows?
Cat Bus.
No.
Not a big fan of the cat bus.
No,
Huh?
cat
He's
bus.
terrified of Cat Bus.
I don't like cat
But
bus.
he's adorable.
No,
You
it
don't
has
want to
holes
ride
in
a
it.
Cat Bus?
The cat has holes in it.
I guess you should just try Castle in the Sky then.
No, I like Spirited Away. That's enough for me.
I tell you what, go watch Firefly Graveyard and you'll be fine.
That one. Oh, that you'll be destroyed by that one.
No, I
Yeah.
I would watch Kiki's Delivery Service because there's a cat without
Oh,
holes.
that's a good one.
Without holes in it.
That's
Yeah.
another good one. Yeah.
Cat with no holes. Yeah. No, not a fan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, K-pop Demon Hunters. Oh yeah. So she's a demon. It's a good time. She conceals and doesn't feel for way too long, and then it goes a little nuts. Let's talk about these demon patterns. I thought they looked really cool. They looked really
Yeah.
cool.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
I think they're pretty cool.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a lot of people, this young generation's gonna grow up, and a lot of them are gonna get these tattooed on them. I think
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
the K-pop.
Well, at
Demon
very least this
Hunter,
Halloween, we're going to see some of the worst
sleeve.
body paint we've ever seen.
Oh, it's coming.
It looked a kind of Navi-ish. I kept thinking she's turning into a Navi.
It made me think more of Dave Bautista in Guardians as Drax,
Ah.
but yes.
Well, apparently for Halloween, Rumi was like the big, like
For the kids, but I feel like now the adults have all watched it, and I'm fully expecting now that it's had more time to brew that we're
Yeah.
going to see some young adult women doing this as well.
tattooing their faces.
Yeah. Oh, do we think there's gonna be like K-pop Demon Hunter drag shows?
Oh, I'm sure there's already some out there. I'll make it my mission to find them and send them to the group.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's already videos somewhere.
I would love to see that. Yeah.
Just because
I'm positive.
like aesthetically, but also music wise, I think it just all lends to that so well.
Mhm.
So well.
I want to see a drag performance of Takedown. That would be fun.
Oh,
That
yeah.
would be fun.
Takedown's the negative song though. That's the energy.
I
we
like
want.
that song.
No, but they don't want that energy. I did notice actually. Well, that's probably a good time to start talking about the music. I went into this having only heard Golden because obviously everyone's heard Golden.
Yeah.
And I was surprised at feeling like almost every song was better than Golden. Although I say that, I couldn't sing you any other song right now. But
That it's just because of the bombardment of Golden in our everyday lives.
Yeah.
But yeah, same. I mean, like I said, the Saja. I keep wanting to say Soldier Boy, that's-
Well, you know,
not
the-
Soldier Boy.
Classic.
It's Saja Boy.
Yeah.
And but the
That's
Saja
a
Boy
classic.
song is my favorite. Not their bubblegum one, but the Idol one, the hard one.
This is the first time anyone's mentioned Soldier Boy.
Soulja Boy
in
on the-
past 15
The
years.
singing voices of the K-pop Demon Hunters, they have been doing their rounds,
Yeah.
going to different talk shows. and
They did
whatever.
the Thanksgiving parade.
Yeah, the singing it all over. My sister was, it was playing in the car when I was driving with my sister the other day, and she's like, I wonder if they're like sick of singing this song.
I'm sure they must be.
I'm sure that they probably are.
Money
I'm
Plane.
sure they're hoping for a sequel very soon so they can start singing something else.
Well, I wouldn't mind them singing another song from the film. I mean, they're
Yeah,
good songs.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
I think 2 songs are nominated, aren't they?
Hold on, I'm gonna pull
I
it
don't
up.
know.
I know Golden is, but I think the one she sings with the guy is also nominated.
Oh, okay.
Academy.
That's a good one. I can't remember the name of the song.
There you go.
I'm looking forward to the Broadway production though.
That would be so cool.
Oh yeah, it's coming.
If Stranger Things can do it, K-pop Demon Hunters can do it.
No, it's only nominated for Golden for Best Original.
Oh.
Song.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, it only has 2 nominations: a song and animated feature.
I thought it
Damn.
had character design too.
No, it's not an Oscar.
Oh, where did I see that? I don't know.
That's probably like
Is that a
like an
BAFTA?
Annie award.
Oh,
could be
maybe,
a
yeah, maybe some
BAFTA.
other award show.
Yeah, I would think. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh, it's nominated for a bunch at the Annies. Yeah, it is character animation
Okay, that must have been. I saw it pop up on my Instagram.
and
Like,
character design. Yeah. So, do we think Golden is going to be the like this year's "I'm Just Ken," like for the big production number of the night?
I certainly hope so.
Yeah.
It's the only song I care about hearing. So yeah, I hope so.
Just think we're missing out on. We don't get to hear Ariana sing "Girl in the Bubble" live. It's a shame.
Who else is nominated for?
Unless it's Lady Gaga, I don't care.
There's a song from Sinners called "I Lied to You."
Oh yeah, that might be the only
Yeah.
other contender.
There's a song from Train Dreams called "Train Dreams."
Ah,
There's a song from Viva Verdi called "Sweet Dreams of Joy," and then Diane Warren, "Relentless."
Oh, she gets awards a lot.
Doesn't she always
But-
get nominated and never win?
She
though?
always gets nominated. Maybe that's it. But I think the one from Sinners is the only one that would be even remotely in the same category as this song.
No, I think this is very obviously like the year for Golden to win. Like I think it's this year's Let It Go.
I think so. I mean, it's like it was so big.
Mhm.
I mean, like it's always in my head.
Yeah. Like, when was the last time you could say an animated feature had a song that you knew whether you had seen that movie or not?
Frozen.
Yeah.
And I'd say you could maybe go as far back as the early 2000s, since that was true. Like, I
No,
can't
Let It
think
Go.
of one.
That's the mid 2000s. Let it go. Let it go.
Oh, sure. Never mind. You're right. 2010s. You're right. Frozen and Moana. Sure. Yes.
Yeah, I don't think How Far I'll Go had the same splash that Let It Go.
Mm.
Yeah,
Let it go. So yeah, I'll contend. Let it go. And so that would be 13 years ago, right? 13 or 14 years ago.
2013. So yeah, because I remember when Let It Go first came out, like the buzz around that song started, I think, before the movie even happened. And then when I saw Frozen, it didn't really stand out to me. It was just another song that was in Frozen, but then it just like crept up on me culturally. Like it was before TikTok and Instagram wasn't really what it is now, but I just kept seeing covers show up on YouTube. And that was at a time when Disney and everyone were still flagging and taking down song covers. So first I was just really taken by how many covers were allowed to stay up, and then they just kept coming.
Yeah. I was in the episode. I was at ground zero. My daughter was a year old, a year and a half old, maybe, whenever that came out. And so for the next like 3 to 4 years of my life, I heard Let It Go over and over and over again.
I thought you meant you were literally in New York City. At
No. I meant for the explosion of Frozen, and like what I had a small girl in America is what I'm saying.
That makes more sense. I pictured you and like a baby sad in New York City.
I had a 1.5-year-old baby. And I was, no. In 2001, I was 14 years old. I certainly hope I didn't have a 1.5.
Oh no, Ground Zero is still there. It's a spot that you can visit.
Oh, just randomly like at it now. Yeah, okay, sure.
Yeah, I pictured that you were there in 2014, just remembering with a baby.
never forget.
Ever.
Never forget Frozen and Let It Go.
Oh no.
And how many times parents had to hear it.
Oh, man.
But I guess my point just being that I think Golden is the first time I've experienced a song really take over the culture outside of the movie since
Yeah.
and so regardless of what the other songs sound like, I think that's going to give it definitely a leg up. And then how do we think it's going to do against its competitors for best animated feature, which are
Elio is nominated, which I thought was really sweet of them. And I like that movie. I do think it's also extremely convoluted and there's no good story to it, but I did like it. I remember enjoying watching it.
that movie.
But no, it's not good. I'm just saying, I thought it was very sweet of them to nominate.
That's a courtesy nomination. That movie doesn't deserve to be not like Zootopia 2, I think would be.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah, Zootopia 2 is better than Elio, I think.
Oh yeah,
But if they don't give it to K-pop Demon Hunters, what even is this award?
Right, I know exactly. K-pop
Like-
Demon Hunters has everything.
Mhm.
Not only was it a great animated film, but if the Academy truly wants to give awards to more diversified awardees or whatever you call them, nominees, then I mean, we're talking about Korean culture here. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
so I think it's a perfect like cauldron of the right things.
It's also just like, again, like when do any of these other movies have hit soundtracks that draw you in? No, no.
Zootopia
I don't
2
know
got
when
that song.
Disney, like, I don't know. I just feel like other than a couple movies, Disney has like abandoned music in their movies. I'm like, can we get
No.
songs back in the movies, please?
Hmm.
I really like. I don't know why we think we don't want this when obviously we do. This thing is a global phenomenon. So, again, like, if they don't give it to them, what are the criteria?
I still think Zootopia 2 would be a valid competitor. Like, if I had the ballot in front of me, I would probably give my vote to K-pop Demon Hunters if I was voting for the Academy. But like, just having seen 3 of these nominees, like Elio, as I said, I think it's nice that they got nominated, but also there's no reason for that to be nominated. But Zootopia 2 was a very good movie. I think I would just like to echo what's already been said. I would love to see K-pop Demon Hunters win, and it probably will win, and I'll be happy about it because, like we said, the diversity element I think is important, but then also just to, for another year in a row, give this award to an original film is, I think, very important and very telling.
Yeah.
Specifically to Disney, because I almost feel like this award was created for Disney back in the early 2000s. Like, DreamWorks hadn't really taken off, even though Shrek was the first one to technically win this award. Like, I feel like this award was very much created to acknowledge Disney movies, and they have usually won, but the past few years it's gone to original films. Like last year was Flo, then it was The Boy in the Guillermo's Pinocchio, which is not original, but is not a sequel.
Oh, that's
It was
original.
pretty original.
Yeah,
That's
it's,
true,
actually, it's pretty original. Yeah. When was the last time that Disney did a movie with music in it? I can't remember.
I think Moana.
Moana 2.
Moana too, like the Moana movies. Yeah.
They got to bring back
It
Phil
was like-
Collins, bring in the big guns.
Yes.
Pooing
full
on Phil
soundtrack.
Collins.
Oh, the power to
What?
be strong.
Yeah.
You didn't like Tarzan's music?
Oh,
Right.
Tarzan
So my favorite song in that movie is the campground song where they're just beating drums. And yeah,
Son of Man is so good.
You'll be in my
so
heart.
sappy.
Yeah,
Makes my
Tarzan
ears
rocked.
bleed.
What about
Oh.
Strangers Like Me?
Stranger like
You guys,
me.
here's the knife. Why don't you just stab?
I know. I don't know. There's something occasionally I can get in on the sappy, but I can't. It's too sappy.
But yeah, the last
Nope.
time Disney has won this award was for Encanto, which was probably the last time. that
Okay,
they-
yeah. See, look, good music. That had good
Oh, that
music.
was pretty good.
Yeah, that had good music. I like.
But again, with that story had one more vein than it needed. Felt like it could have even been more
Story
like,
had 10 more veins than it needed.
and had no sidekicks. Where were my cute little sidekicks?
Oh yeah.
No, but,
the coffee kid. The coffee kid was pretty cool.
That's-
That
No
kid
No
hooked
sidekicks.
up on caffeine. I still remember him.
Yeah, he's like Mirabelle in the opening. It's adorable. And we've got some cute animals. Her cousin has like little animal friends.
I'm excited about that ride though, where you get to see like,
Do we know what that ride is? Like, what is
yeah,
that?
you go in the casita and he's got the power to talk to animals, but you get to, like, that's one of the major storylines is that kid.
Was that official? I thought that was just like
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
what you thought it would be. Oh, that's fun.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, nice. Well,
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know what they would do.
Not to further endorse giving them any money right now, but
Yeah.
no, but this will be in a few years. Josh will have fixed the company, and Josh will have
Life
fixed
will
American
be
politics.
just fine.
and
Yeah, exactly. He'll fix everything.
Josh
He'll
will-
be president by 2028. Don't
Exactly.
worry about it.
Wait, how many more years until the current president is there?
Can we not? I don't know. Too long. The
Okay.
answer is too long.
Like we're not near the end of the term yet? No.
3 more years.
Oh my
Maybe
God.
midterms next year, maybe not. Who knows?
All right. Well, this is why we need movie.
Damn.
You're talking about the Orange Antichrist? Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah, the demon.
I don't call him the president.
Mm. Mm-mm.
He's not the president to me. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fair. Not to me. Well, literally not to me. I have a prime minister.
I was like, yeah, literally not to you.
So, like, at least
He's great.
Wow.
He holds bridges, literally and
I'm
figuratively.
waiting for Canada to invade California and just take us.
You want us to annex California?
There's a petition somewhere that Denmark should take over California, and I said I'm all for it. Let's go.
No, I Canada wants it. Canada wants California.
I somebody take us. I'm like, oh, I need to be taken over by somebody.
Vince and I will take California. Vince, are you in
Yeah,
favor?
let's take Baja, California, too.
Is that where the Baja Blast is from?
Yeah, team up with
It's where the
Mexico.
Baja
Trail
men are
of
from.
The Baja.
Oh,
That's where Jesse Ventura
there'll be
lives.
dogs running loose. Yes.
Yes, exactly. It's where they keep letting the dogs out.
Who? Gone so far. Anyway, anything else to say about this movie before we play the game?
Oh, Ken Jeong was here. How about that Ken
Yeah.
Jeong role?
I
huh?
didn't realize
Yeah.
that until the credits rolled.
And Daniel
Yeah.
Day Kim.
Oh yeah.
He was a doctor. Daniel Day Kim.
Oh, that doctor.
That doctor was crazy, dude.
I like
That
I
face
know.
he makes me goes, I see. And I'm like,
How is that doctor not a demon? I thought that's where it was going, but then he was just weird.
That was such a crazy character for Daniel Day Kim because he's hot, Daniel Day Kim, and so to have him play this weirdo,
old doctor.
that old doctor was crazy. I couldn't even hear his voice because it was like, wow, that doctor is like super creepy.
I don't think I know who this actor is. I haven't pulled up his wiki.
He was in. Do you ever see the TV show Lost?
No.
Oh, he was in that.
Yeah.
He was great on the list.
I love
I
that.
think he's also in the Fast and the Furious movies. Am I wrong about that?
He's in the Divergent series.
Am I crazy? Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else.
No, I don't
No.
see any Fast or Furious. He was in
No, I'm thinking of somebody else.
Which Hulk movie though? He was in the Ang Lee Hulk, the first Hulk movie.
Oh,
With Eric Bana?
the half canon one.
Oh my goodness.
Spider-Man 2, seemingly.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good for him. He was in Ryan the Last Dragon. That's enough for me. I love that movie.
Oh, that's a
Yeah, he
classic.
was. Yeah, that's right. He was the dad.
Oh, he was the dad? Oh, I love that. Okay.
Yeah.
I love him. I need to rewatch that movie.
You know what was a good one? What was that one? Kubo with the 6 strings
Oh,
or
yeah.
something?
Oh, I never got around to watching that, but I love that kind of style, that animation style.
Yeah, I thought that was a pretty
good.
stellar film.
Those what's the name of it? Leica is the name of the studio that does those.
Kubo and the Two Strings.
Yeah,
The Two
Kubo, the
Strings.
Two Strings.
Oh, it's stop
They did-
motion. That's fun.
They did
Mhm.
Coraline. They did Paranorman.
I love Paranorman.
Yeah, it's that kind of animation style.
Nice.
Powerpuff Girls freaks you out, but that doesn't?
Correct.
Okay.
You're
I don't know what to tell you.
you're ruffling feathers with the Powerpuff hate, Matt. There's gonna
They're
be
just-
angry
It's
comments.
like they're basically like a rectangle in 4 circles. I don't know. Like,
I don't like that. No. No, South Park as well. Terrifying. Can't do it.
Oh, right.
Also just geometric shapes. I think maybe
Yeah.
maybe I'm just like triggered by the second dimension, like 2D figures. Just no, stay in your plane of existence.
I understand. The third dimension scares the hell out of me.
We're in the third dimension.
I know.
Okay. Don't get me started on the fourth dimension.
Just,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, just spray some water in your face and blow air, and then you're in 4D.
No, 4D is when you can like go around things and inside of them, according to this lady on TikTok.
And Interstellar.
Gems. Yeah.
Yeah.
What shape does she think the Earth is?
I think
That's
she
a
would say it
good
depends on if you're a third or fourth dimensional being. Yeah. All right. Time for the game. Yay!
Game time.
All right.
I've got my artist tools ready.
I got my Sharpie and thing.
So let me get my score sheet up.
Let me move this thing out of the way.
Oops. There we go. Come on, let me type. There we go. Okay, so for tonight's game, we're playing Pictionary. Woo!
Yay!
Oh,
Animated feature films. And so how it's going to work is one at a time. I will give somebody the title of a film that has won the Oscar for Best Animated Feature, and you will have 15 seconds to draw it.
Ah,
God.
The other two will have a chance to guess what the movie is. Whoever guesses first will get the point, and that's the game.
15 seconds? How about
15
like
seconds.
30 seconds?
I think you're like 30 is too long to draw something like
20, 22 and a half.
funny. Okay, fine. 20. I'll give you 22.
Okay.
Yeah.
you're wild.
Let me get my clock out. Hold on. Where's my clock? There we go. Stopwatch. Okay. Yeah, so whoever guesses correctly gets the point, and if somebody guesses if somebody is able to guess within like 10 seconds, the artist will get 2 points. Here we go. That's how we'll do it. Yeah, incentive. Keep things fresh and interesting. All right, so we're gonna start with Jeanette. So everyone who's not Jeanette, please look away.
Okay.
Jeanette, I'm gonna give you your movie to draw.
Okay.
There we
Okay.
go. Your time starts now. We may look. Jeanette gets 22 seconds to draw this best animated feature Oscar-winning movie. I think 22 seconds is too long. We'll find out. We'll find out.
Look at that focus.
Right?
A true artist.
5, 4.
Shrek.
Yes.
Right.
You got okay. Vince. Point goes to Vince,
Okay.
and
Oh.
that was
what was it?
It was Shrek. It was Shrek.
Oh,
There we go. All right. Now it's Lauren's turn. Everyone look away if you're not Lauren. That is your movie.
oh my God.
Okay, and your time to draw starts now.
Um, this is not
Yeah.
gonna make it.
No pressure, but I will say, Lauren, the bar is slightly higher for you as a professionally trained animator.
All right.
3 seconds. 2, 1, go.
Spirited Away.
Yes.
Oh God!
Oh my God!
I was
can't
like-
believe we
I
got
was like, Casper's not an animated movie.
No, I was like, oh, how am I gonna do this?
Well done.
Got it. I got it.
Oh my God,
You got
it's so good.
Cross, Lauren.
Now look away if you're not
So
Vince.
grateful, Vince, that you got that out of those three things that I drew.
I'm so glad to hear that.
All right, Vince, this is your movie. Ready? Boom.
Oh man.
And your time starts now. Draw. Ten seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, 1.5. Go. Show us.
Nemo, Finding Nemo.
Yes.
Thank you. There we go.
I thought this game would be a lot harder. All right.
Okay,
Jeanette,
what
your
did Jeanette got Shrek, and Vince got Finding Nemo, and I got Spirited Away.
Yes, the bar is higher for you, Lloyd.
Yes.
It was actually just chance, but yeah. I should probably also point out this should be obvious. No numbers or letters permitted
Yeah.
in your drawings.
Okay.
Here we go. Look
Okay.
away if you're not Jeanette.
Okay. Oh Jesus!
Time starts now.
I don't even remember what makes that one. Okay, yeah, I do. Hold on. It's like, what makes that one different? I don't know.
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up.
Oh,
Toy Story.
Toy Story 3. You got it.
Oh, damn, good one.
The bear gives it away.
All right. Look away if you're not Lauren. It's Lauren's turn to draw.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
And your time starts now. Ten seconds to go. 10 seconds. And time. I love this.
Robin Hood.
What?
Brave.
Yeah.
Brave.
Oh,
got it.
I almost said Robin Hood too, and I was like, "There's not that many bears. There's one bear."
No, there's
And
two
the
bears. Three little
Arrow.
brothers.
No, I was talking about in Robin Hood. I almost said Robin Hood too, and I was like, "That's a lot of bears for Robin Hood."
Yeah.
Oh, Lauren, that drawing is so cute. I loved it. Okay. It's
Hey.
Vince's turn. Look away if you're not Vince. Look away if you're not Vince.
oh man.
Your time starts now.
I love this Pictionary. I like this.
Isn't it
I
fun?
do too.
Yeah.
We haven't done it often, but it is a lot of fun when it does happen.
Yes.
5 seconds. I was wrong.
It's much better than the quote thing.
I love the quote. Yeah. Time.
Okay. This one's a little more abstract.
Inside Out.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
good one.
Well
God,
done.
I started thinking of what that was.
Because it went in and out.
That makes sense.
Wow.
Like the burgers.
Sure.
Really wanting in
Yeah.
there.
That is good. That was good.
That was good. All right, it's Jeanette's turn. Look away if you're not Jeanette. Here we go.
Okay.
Time starts now.
Uh,
I like how intense you look, Jeanette.
And I encourage all of you to put your drawings on your fridge. Jeanette, you have 2 seconds.
Yeah.
1 second. Time's up.
I'll
Okay.
put it right next to my report card.
Zootopia.
Yes.
Ah.
All right. Lauren, it's your turn. Look away if you're not Lauren.
Okay. Okay.
Your time starts now. Ten seconds. Three, 2, 1. Show us your drawing.
Oh, Coco?
Yes.
oh,
Yeah.
I was about to say Kubo. That was another.
I know. It popped in your head because we were talking about it.
Oh, okay.
All right. This is
Okay.
the last one before the bonus round. Look away if you're not Vince.
Oh.
Time starts now. Oh, you know what other game we haven't played in a while is Name That Hum.
Mm-hmm. What's it called? Doo-doos,
Oh, yeah.
somethings, and hums?
It hums.
Well, I'll doo-doos and hums.
2 seconds, Vince. 1 second. Show us your drawing.
Oh man, this one's a little more abstract.
And more soul.
Hey,
What?
couple
Good
of
one.
circles and a saxophone.
Nice.
That's all I need.
I love that movie.
Okay. Let me tally up the points. Okay. And I think we're going to do the bonus round point thing slightly differently today, just to switch things up. Because I know people like wagering all their points, which is respectable. But what happens if I don't tell you how many points you have? This is a blind wager. It's a blind wager.
Oh,
Okay.
I would like everyone to pick a number that represents how many points you want to wager. I'm not going to tell you how many points you have.
So we can't just say all of them. We have to try to guess how many we have.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice. Okay.
Yeah. We'll start with Jeanette. How many points do you want to wager?
Did we get a point for every time that somebody guessed our drawing?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna wager 6 points.
6. Okay. Lauren.
I'm going to also wager 6 points.
Okay. Okay. Vin.
I don't know. Let's do 8. Do I have 8? Let's do 8.
You can wager 8. You can wager 8.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Exciting. Okay.
Do I have to draw for this one?
You know what? I think that will actually be more fun. I was going to say you can write down the answer, but for the bonus question, I want you to draw the answer.
Oh.
Okay.
Here we go. The question is this, and I feel like at least 2 of you, if not all 3 of you, should know the answer to this. So it'll be fun. If not, we'll see. Before this category was introduced, Best Animated Feature, only one film that was animated had been nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars. Please
Wait,
draw
what?
that.
Say
movie.
that again.
Please name or draw the only animated film to be nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars before this category was introduced.
I thought there were 2 films.
Yeah, there's 2.
There's
No,
2
but the other one was nominated after this category came into existence.
I thought that you said this category came into existence in the early 2000s.
Okay, so this is before
Yeah,
any
so-
existence.
Before this category was introduced, like Up has been nominated for Best Picture, and something else maybe has, but basically prior to 2000, 2001, only one animated film had a Best
Okay.
Picture nomination.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
And we're
Only-
drawing it, right?
And drawing, yeah.
Okay, are we drawing it now? Are we
Yeah,
starting?
draw it now. Draw it
Oh.
now.
I don't know. I feel like there's 2.
Okay, well, even if there are 2, the first one then. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure.
Okay, then I can do that. Yeah.
One.
And we have to draw something that depicts the answer, not necessarily the actual movie.
Like, interpret the movie through a drawing.
Okay, so
Oh,
not
no.
okay. Well, that's different. Okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah. So, like, if it was, I don't know, Snow White, if you show me a picture of an apple with like a skull and crossbones next to it, I'd accept that. Like, that's obviously the Snow White drawing. Should probably draw like a tall stick figure and 7 little stick figures, but take what I can get.
Do the
Well, now I'm.
wait, hang on. Do the 7 little stick figures have to be CGI?
Yes.
Or can I...
Well, now you said that as an example.
Oh no.
I don't know about.
The question. Disney has taught me that that's the only way that works exist is as CGI.
Okay, I'm done with my drawing.
All right, let's see your drawings, please. We'll start with Jeanette.
I was in the midst of doing the exact thing you were doing, but I don't think this is right because I have a different answer. But
That's exactly what I described.
Nice.
yeah, I know. But that's not even the movie I wanted to go with. But I feel like I don't know. I feel like I'm off track here.
Though he got an honorary Oscar for accomplishing making the movie, but he
Yeah.
was nominated for Best Picture.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. Well, good. I'm going to draw a new picture, even though it doesn't count. But go ahead.
Okay. Vince, we'll go with you next because I'm pretty sure Lauren's right.
Okay. This is a real Hail Mary. But do you get this?
Midsummer?
Is that Lion King?
Yeah, it looks like a midsummer.
No,
It
it's
does look like
Lion King.
Midsummer.
See, there's little Rafiki and Simba there, and
What
Mufasa.
I'm about to throw him off the cliff.
What happens in Midsummer to look like that? I haven't
know.
seen Midsummer.
Oh, you haven't
Do you
seen
really
it?
want to know?
Yes.
They push
Oh,
old
no.
people off of a cliff.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
I want to watch that.
No,
now.
they don't throw them. They actually jump. while they
Yeah.
Okay. That's funny. Lauren, let's see your drawing.
Da 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 da.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Oh.
Da, 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 da.
That's yeah. You know what? You might be right there.
Damn it!
Mike.
I should have not questioned myself. I was like, it's Beauty and the Beast and Snow White. Duh.
I did for a second, but then I remembered I had gone to the museum where they
Yeah. When you gave it as an example, I was like, I should know now. There we go.
Oh, that's cute.
Aw.
Wait, is
Oh,
that
yeah.
the footstool? Did you draw the footstool?
No, I drew a cup and a clock
It's
Oh,
Chip.
it's a clock. Okay.
and a very, very bloated bell.
Okay.
Um,
So these are our current point standings. This I like the blind wager. That was fun. Okay.
Yeah.
After the wagers and all that, Vince, you now have 1 point.
Ah.
You had 9, but you wagered.
Oh.
Jeanette, you now have 4 points. You had 10, but you wagered 6. Lauren, you have 14 points.
Whoa.
yeah.
Ding, ding, ding. Woo! After how much I sucked on the quote game, I feel this is a
The quote games are not any of our forte, really. I don't think.
But I like
That's
hearing
why
how
they're fun
dirty
because
people
all
are.
of us suck at them.
Yeah.
I wanna
Unless
hear
it's
how
like
dirty people
Clue
know it.
or When Harry Met Sally. Those are other than those two movies, I cannot quote any movie.
The day I can work American Psycho onto this show.
Maybe. It's hip to be square. Da-na-na-na. Christian Bale.
I like the Pictionary game. I think we should. Do
Yes, that was fun.
Sure is a
Yeah.
good time. Yeah, keep it in the roster. All right, well, there we are. So it's that time of the evening, friends. I'm going to highlight you. Tell everyone your closing thoughts on K-pop Demon Hunters, who you are, and where everyone can find you, and just anything else that you want us to know. Who are we going to start with? We're going to start with Vince.
Oh, hey guys. Listen, thanks for having me on the show. It's always a pleasure to be here. I want to thank all the folks at home for watching. I want to thank all the cats at home for watching. You know, I don't know. You can find me on Instagram or Threads or wait, hang on. Are we signing off?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you can find me on Instagram or Threads. I got an old account on TikTok you can subscribe to. It's all Vinny Ridge, something or other. You'll find it. Love it or hate it. Anyway, see you around. I really enjoyed the film. You should check it out if you haven't. What are you doing if you haven't seen K-pop Demon Hunters yet, you know? Anyway, see ya. Watching a good movie next week, I think. What is it? One Battle After Another. Let's do it.
I don't want to watch that. Okay.
Let's see how many times we can talk about a certain list after watching that movie. Anyway, let's find out next time.
Oh, let's see. I also want to say thank everybody for joining us. I didn't see Martha and the Cats in the audience when we first started, so I was getting anxiety So I'm so glad that they were there. As for the movie, I loved it. I watched it 7 times, and I think that it's just got great music. It's just so different for an animated film that I think is just so like is so special, and the fact that it has the Korean culture in it just throws it over the top for me as an Asian American. Of course, I want to see Asian American representation in film, and where you can find me, Lawrence Toybox on YouTube, on Instagram, Threads, and Facebook. Thank you.
Woo.
Hello. Yeah, I mean, I'll throw my hat in with everybody else. You should watch it if you haven't watched it. I don't know that I would have gotten around to watching it if we hadn't for this show, and I'm so glad that I did. And I will probably watch it again. I'll definitely be downloading the soundtrack, for sure. So yeah, you can find me here next week, and you can find me on Instagram at TinkerJ787. And watch soon. I'll be in Universal again for their Mardi Gras time, and just enjoying Florida because I've been stuck in this hellish cold frozenness that we're in. So yeah.
Woo! All right, and this is my channel. I'm Matt. Thanks for watching, everyone. And yeah, as everyone has said, I highly encourage all those who enjoy well-made movies and animated films, or a combination of the two, to watch K-pop Demon Hunters, because it was an absolute delight. Join us next week. I can't remember what we're watching, but it is probably one battle after another. So I'm not excited for it, but maybe the movie will change my mind. We'll find out together. Yeah, follow me here. Follow me on Instagram at YipChuck. Those are basically all of the accounts that matter. And oh yeah, TikTok, I'm there too. Doesn't matter. So yeah, thank you, friends. Have a good night. My name is Matt, and I have 2 degrees. That's the tea. Cup for one. Martha loves your hair, Lauren. How do you end this?